Debbie, you want to start us off like usual, or is it possible?
Okay, we're going to call the civil service meeting of 5/22/2020 at 1:06 p.m. Roll call, Eric,
Here.
Jeff,
Here.
Ismaila, Ron Rose.
Here.
Okay. We want to handle selection of chairman.
Minutes
Okay.
from the last meeting?
Nominate. Anybody want to nominate for chairman?
Yeah, I nominate Eric.
Eric, do you accept?
Yes.
Okay, can I have roll call? Ron,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
and Eric.
Yes.
Okay, how about vice chairman? Nomination?
Jeff?
Okay. Eric. Roll call, Jeff, do you accept the nomination?
Yes.
Okay, roll call. Eric,
Here.
Ron,
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do new business or old business first?
Should there be minutes?
No.
We'll do the old business from the fire chief test.
Okay, you want me to?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, the old business, last time we met was on 12/4/20. That's when we certified the list of the top 3 candidates. We actually had 23 applicants for the fire chief test. 18 passed the written portion and 3 failed. There were 2 no-shows. The top 6 people went on to the next step, which was the assessment, and on 12/4/20, we certified the list and we have our new chief. And that closed any business that we had. So now you can go on with new business.
All right. Chief, as far as the fire test?
Yes, sir. We're looking to get a promotional to the lieutenant's position scheduled pretty much as soon as possible. I have a pending retirement from our department, from one of our lieutenants. He is actually the one who contacted me and told me to start getting the process going because he's going to be leaving in the near future. So that was my whole goal of getting this set up.
Any idea when he will be leaving the position?
I don't have an official date. He is on a medical leave right now, but looking at his current sick bank, I can't see it being more than a couple of months.
Okay.
If I were to guess, and I don't want to really put a date on it because I don't have the paperwork from him, but I would say somewhere around July 31st.
Which would work out perfect, because
Correct.
setting the dates that,
Yeah,
I
and
got-
I have spoken to the association. They knew that I tried to get this ball rolling in March, so they know there's a time frame in the contract that, it has to be filled within 90 days of retirement, but if we don't hit it exact, they completely understand why, so.
correct, which, that's good to hear too, because that's why it's nice to get this and the dates
Yes.
set. So, anything that you think that appeals to you to those dates, like the July 31st for the written test, or?
So in all honesty, the email that you forwarded me, let me pull it up here, I apologize. The dates that he put out exact were perfect to me. I looked them up last night. He had suggested, I believe, I was looking at August 8th and September 12th. August 8th for the written, September 12th for the assessment. That gives us only a 5-week in between the two. 4 weeks is kind of normal, but if
Correct.
5 weeks is what we can do, then let's do that.
Yeah, because I know even with the fire chief, we did, it was a month
Yes.
before they did the assessment to give you time to read things,
Yeah.
look at things, and,
Yeah.
come to us if you thought there was something,
Yep.
a question
Yeah,
that you
so-
didn't like.
So August 8th for written, September 12th for assessment would be
Okay,
good
I
for me.
will contact him and set those in stone on Tuesday next week. The other thing, as far as books go, I was gonna get back to him on that too, what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm looking at, I just want to go with 3 books for the written. I don't think I'm going to put the rules or regs or the SOGs in it because I haven't had a chance to really go through and fix them.
Okay.
They're a little bit dated. So I'm just gonna go with 3 books for the written portion. When you get me the list from him next week, I will
Okay.
pick the 3 that I want, and we'll go from there.
Okay, and that's what he was asking, if it was something that came from us. I believe he said it would cost us more if we wanted to implement all our stuff, but if we
Oh, okay.
pick their books, I believe it's a better rate for the city.
Let's
So-
just go with their books then.
Okay, and as far as putting out a list, or who would want to sign up for this to take the
They
test?
give us a letter of intent, we date stamp it and time stamp it. We should put on the posting, because we have to post this.
Correct.
How many days they're gonna be allowed to study is one thing. And at the time that we did with the chief, we gave the list of the books out at the same time, but they still had to give us, we date stamped things because it came in through
Yeah,
mail.
for ours, it was an actual application, but for them, it's just gonna be a
A
letter of intent. Okay.
That's all we
Does
did.
that get delivered to you, or can
Yeah.
can they give it to me and I give
No,
it to you?
it
Okay,
gets delivered to the front office and then we date stamp them, time stamp them.
okay.
Does it not say, I'm just asking here, does it not say they'll be submitted to the chief? I thought I read that in the bargaining agreement.
I don't have the bargaining agreement.
I will double check that, and get back to you with that today. Because if it can come to me, then that's great. If it has to go to you, that's fine too.
I know I read it in here somewhere, it might be one of the outdated ones from 2008 or,
Okay.
but I wish I would have highlighted it.
If that was an old one, Jeff, that's maybe when we didn't have a chief.
Okay, I got it. I got a letter of agreement. I don't know when this says, see, this is we reached during the 2014-2016 negotiations that effective January 1st, 2015, all applicants seeking employment with the bargaining unit or the bargaining unit members seeking promotions within the bargaining unit shall complete the appropriate written application and submit it to the fire chief.
Okay. Yeah, that's the addition to the contract that's still in there. So yeah, that would go to me then.
Okay.
And Debbie, I will immediately come and give them to you to timestamp, okay?
You will date stamp them?
Yeah.
Chief, do you have a problem, do you think that there is a problem getting firefighters to take this test?
No.
Okay, because what I am reading in here is, says you don't have at least 3, you can
I can
open it up to the outside.
Yeah, they don't wanna let me do that.
Okay,
The other part of this is, I'm gonna be using this list for my officer in charge positions as well. So somebody will get promoted off of it into that lieutenant's position, but when I don't have an officer in-house, we have those OIC positions, and those are just firefighters who then get paid up at a lieutenant's rate. As of right now, it's just based on seniority and seniority only. So I'm gonna put it out that if you wanna be an OIC on this fire department, you have to sit for this test, take the written pass, take the assessment pass, and then we'll base it on a ranking from there. So that's gonna open this up. It's gonna be a big change for our department. It's a very good change for our department, and it's going to probably get a lot more guys to sit for it, so.
Are you doing the written test and they pass the written and then they go on to the assessment?
Correct, yes. You have
Okay.
to pass the written to go to the assessment. Yep.
Okay.
And then again, per the CBA, it's 70-30, 70 written, 30 assessment, just like it was for the chiefs.
Okay. And how long are we leaving them to study?
So if we finalize the dates, you said you would talk to finalize those dates?
Correct.
Which puts us, let me take a calendar real quick. That would be the 26th of May. That gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's almost 10 weeks of study. So
Correct.
even if we don't announce it or post it until maybe a week after, because even 10 weeks is a long time for studying.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody
we've
wants to
only
study that
given
long.
45 days, 30 to 45.
Yeah, that's about, usually
30
average
is-
30 to
30
45.
days, yeah.
And 30 is contractual, they have to have at least 30 days.
Correct.
So I don't mind giving them 5 or 6 weeks, maybe even 7, but 10 weeks is just too long. So we can push it out and announce it a little bit further down, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because those dates will be set, those are the soonest they have. So if we don't announce it until mid to late June, that's fine with me. I have no problem with that, as long as I know it's on the books and good to go.
And then I will also have, I'm not sure if that was in the email that I sent you, the financial, like if it goes past 6. That it goes.
That wasn't in
Okay,
there, send it
all right.
over though.
I'll make sure I get that to you too.
Thank you.
These results, is it 1 and 3 for the lieutenant also?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be determined by you and the mayor, or the mayor only?
That's a really good question. I will have to look that up. I think it says the chief. But
Okay.
you guys will provide me the top 3.
Correct.
And the choice will be from there.
Okay.
I do believe it's my choice, but of course, I'll certainly discuss it with the mayor as well.
I believe, just for putting in my 2 cents, I believe that the chief should have the say. It's his department, he
I
knows.
think it is.
Yeah,
And
I
they
think I
rewrote
read
the
that
civil
the other
service
day.
rules. They did give 1 and 3 on that. Going back to the civil service.
Other than that, any other matters?
And this is part-time, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
This is still part-time. I'm still the only full-time employee over there.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be a part-time position. It's not adding a position. It's just replacing a
No, when
current-
I advertise it, post it.
Okay. Yeah, so do you have to, that's a question for me. You actually have to post this outside if we
We've
remain?
always posted our meetings,
Oh, the test though.
the tests. I'm
Okay.
sorry, the tests. We've posted it inside the vestibule
Okay.
here. And
So
then I'll take one
even
to
if
the
we
fire
don't
department.
have, even if we have more than 3, which we're going to have.
I've always
Okay.
posted.
Okay.
Yeah, we've always put it up, and I know after talking to the mayor and the safety director that we want to stay consistent with,
Sounds good, yeah.
yeah.
That's fine, I was just
Yeah.
curious.
Same thing with the written assessment, you don't want to change it up to just do a written, that
Right.
we still want both of them,
Right,
just like we've done.
okay.
Yeah, if you post it and you don't have 3 that want to sit for the test, then we
Yeah,
have to
then
go
we're
outside, and then it has to go
Gotcha.
public.
Okay. Aside from that, that was my, we've had a conversation before about some of the civil service language, but that's a whole
Yeah.
separate thing that I have to, a different road to go down. So this was literally all I had for you guys. This is what I've been trying to get going since March, but then COVID hit, so.
Yeah, I know, and then it slowed everything
Yeah.
down.
Yep,
That's everybody though, so.
yep, absolutely.
As long as everybody stays with understanding that some things may take
Yep.
extra time, but I don't, this shouldn't hamper us at all. We got plenty of room to
Yeah.
social distance.
Yeah,
and-
we have plenty of room in this building
Yeah.
to get guys spread out, and, yep, shouldn't be a problem. So,
I
yeah,
was just concerned home days weekend.
Yeah,
It's
We're
always
good.
in July.
we're past it. We're
Yep.
past it. Do you guys have anything else for me?
I do not.
no, we don't. No, sir.
Can I go, or do you need me to stay, or?
I don't think you need to
No,
stay
you
any
don't.
further, chief.
Thanks for your time, chief.
Thank you, I appreciate you coming.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Other than that, and I think I think we covered everything.
I
Any other
believe-
matters, anybody?
We'll just have to get a rec together once we get the pricing, and that goes through council depending the amount of money.
Now, does that have to be authorized first before we post it, or can we post it and then they?
It's a needed thing,
Okay, that's what I figured.
depending about how much, I think, because he's going by books, but I don't know what he's gonna charge assessment-wise. So we would put it through council, and let them okay it.
Yeah.
Isn't it a certain amount, and
Yeah, I
then
don't know
one,
offhand.
and then another fee for as many that sit for the test, correct?
Like,
Off the top of my head, let's just say $1,000 for the test, and then
yeah,
$20, $30 per,
Yeah, correct, it's per, I think the first 6 covers, the base amount, and then there's a charge for each candidate, and then also for the assessment, there's,
Okay.
so I will get all those figures and email them out to everybody.
no,
I gotta forward this email, but I wanted the chief to have the email last night so he can start looking at his dates and stuff that I got from.
oh, good job, you're
Mr.
on top of
Crowe, so-
things, it's great that you already have all the information needed to
So we'll get
set
it,
this forward.
So
Okay.
I'll see what he says on Tuesday, and then I'll get that.
I'll look up an old posting and tweak it. Whatever needs to be tweaked, I'll send it out to you guys, email it.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
If you guys have comments, whatever. And then I'll verify with Jen that our facility is available. It should be. I don't think we're having that much stuff going on, but.
Well, that's why I wasn't sure too. He's like, can we do something during the week? I said, get me the dates, several dates, we'll pick them out, what we can, because with the, senior center and stuff, or people coming in and out of City Hall, I wasn't sure if we're gonna be opening up anytime soon, or if that, would hamper us doing a test.
You don't
you know.
want to have it on a council night or a
I
zoning
would-
board night or.
I would think that if we're gonna do it in the rec center, you'd have to shut that down for the times of the test, because that would be distracting. The acoustics in there are
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
And you can hear everything that goes around there. If not having it where we had the chief's test, I would say you're gonna have to shut down the rec center. That would only be fair to the people taking the
We have to
test.
schedule the room with rec center. To
Yeah.
make sure this room is available.
Okay,
Yeah, 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 'cause they
I
cover all the
apologize. I
rooms.
thought it was in the rec
No,
center.
that's why I
Okay.
wasn't, yeah.
All right.
You know, same thing like council chambers, you're supposed to ask the
Okay.
council president for use of the chambers, and like when we do the assessment, they may want 3 different areas. And we have to properly ask the mayor for his office now. Kristen is in there, so that's one less room, but we would have to maybe ask for council caucus, this room and that, because they have to be separated on the assessment. So I will
Okay.
get with Jen in a little bit here and see if tell her those two need to be set
Mr.
aside.
Mr. Chairman, for the record, I just have one more thing. I know back in March when this was being plotted before the COVID, there was talk about a police test also, an entrance examination, and I just want to get this on the record, that is not happening now?
Yes. So I spoke to the mayor and I also spoke to the chief, and they both advised that, due to the COVID and, with every city being hampered money-wise and financially with this COVID, that, they would postpone, doing any kind of police test as of now until sometime in the fall, or until things get subsided and figured out, and maybe some of the, hampering of the problems that we might be having with tests, social distancing and stuff, maybe that will lighten up come fall. So, I spoke to Mike Saloom yesterday or the day before, and he said that he will get with us in civil service when that time, or when he feels comfortable to give
Okay.
a police test.
Thank
So
you.
as of now, he is good. We haven't had any retirements, and he feels that as of now, he's fully staffed, so.
Great. If he's fully staffed and it's not gonna hurt the manpower in his department, then
Correct.
very good. Thank you.
So,
Is Ohio Fire Chiefs gonna do an itinerary that we need to follow, or are we gonna do our own?
and that's why, I'm gonna talk to him, cause I couldn't remember, cause I know with everything going on with the fire chief test of who actually put that timeline together. I thought it was the fire chiefs.
It was.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure that they give us one of those with the breakdown of all the way down the line of what they're gonna do, when they're gonna do it, when we should expect them to score the tests and get the written exam results to us, and so,
I believe when the fire chief's test was, before it was given, that they were pretty much on the ball. They didn't make us wait for anything, did they?
no, it was
Yeah,
within
they
a
were.
few days that we
Yeah,
were
they were
getting
very
results.
efficient, so I don't have a problem with that.
Any other matters? Ron?
None for me.
I'm good.
Once I get the new contract for the fire department from Curo, I will make you guys copies. I've made new copies of the civil service rules, and I'm gonna order little folders for you to put them in, so you have
Oh,
a
nice.
template for them. And what we used on the fire chiefs and
Okay.
stuff like that, so you guys will have that.
Sounds good.
instead of just paid for serving.
All right. No other business?
No,
I motion to adjourn?
I agree.
Okay, roll call. Eric,
Here.
Jeff,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.